Introducing the digipreneur himself, Keron Rose. Keron is a renowned digital strategist and home of the Caribbean's top business podcast, Digipreneur FM. With his extensive experience in uplifting Caribbean businesses, he is a trusted digital advisor and consultant. As a Flow Business brand ambassador, Keron's passionate about empowering small businesses to navigate the digital age. Today, he'll be empowering you with his engaging Boss Moves workshop, where he'll share the tools and strategies you need to thrive in the digital landscape. Are you ready to be inspired? Let's welcome Keron Rose.
Today, for my session, we are going to be talking about the world of digital monetization. When we are thinking about how can we make more money within our brand, a lot of times people tend to think that if I have to make more money, that means, well, let me get set up. Yeah. A lot of times people think that means we need to create more businesses. We need to stretch ourselves thin. We need to do more things outside of our business to make money. But as Crystal pointed out in her journey, she is doing the public speech and coaching, and she's found multiple ways to create different streams of revenue within that brand. So when we're talking about digital monetization, what I want to do today is show you all of the different ways that you can make money within your brand digitally. So we're going to talk about a couple of key things. One, the importance of creating money. I know that sounds like a duh moment. Why don't we want to make more money? But I want to kind of highlight why it's important now more than ever, right? And then I want to break down a story of how somebody doing something as simple as skincare can make multiple streams of revenue doing that. So, why are multiple streams so important? Well, for starters, you will have more than one way for your business to earn money. That's a healthy business, right? The second thing, you want your business to maximize every single opportunity that is available to you, right? It also protects your business so that when one of the streams may be a bit volatile, sometimes, not every single way that your business earns money is going to be active at the same time. You don't want your only stream of it. You don't want your business to rely on one stream of income. That way you have no money come the month end, right? You want to have multiple streams of income to keep your business healthy. And last but not least, the beautiful thing with digital streams is that it doesn't always require your physical presence. It is a wonderful thing, and I know Crystal can attest to this. The best email in the world to me is waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning when I have to use the bathroom or drink some water, and I check my phone to see new email, new order. You just made money while you sleep. So to understand digital streams of income, I want to tell you a story. But before we get into this story, as Kalila Reddles, the boss, says, it's time to let's get this money, right? So we're going to break down the story of Naomi, who is a skincare specialist. And I'm going to tell you this story, and you're going to see all of the ways her brand has grown, and she earns digital revenue as her brand continues to grow. So, if you do not have your pen and papers ready, I'm giving you 2 seconds to whip it out, pull out your phone, start to take your notes. If you're at home, you do not want to go anywhere for the next 20 minutes, right? So to start off, Naomi decides she wants to build a brand. She is constantly being complimented for her skin routine, right? Her skin glistens everywhere she goes. Everybody's always asking, use for your skin. What are you doing? What do you use? What are the products you use, right? Her skin's beautiful. So she decides to start doing a business in skincare because she's clearly doing something right. And this all started because Naomi had a problem. You see, Naomi, when she was growing up, suffered badly from acne. And if anybody has ever had acne, anybody in here had acne growing up as a teenager? You know how that affected your confidence growing up, right? You didn't want to talk to the girls. People were teasing you. Pimple face this, pimple face that, right? It affected your confidence. She was very self-conscious about it, and she knew that if she had this problem, there's other people that are going to have this problem as well. So after 6 months of treating herself, trying out different products, different homemade remedies, she solved her acne problem, right? That's the story. That's the beginning of Naomi's journey. Now, Naomi decided she wanted to start to help others. And she wanted to figure out what is the best way that she can help other people solve their problems with skincare and their acne. The first thing she did was she contacted Flow Business and she said, Flow, I need a website, right? She got her website done, which was a platform that allowed her to create content to start to educate people on skincare, right? In that, she was able to do something called keyword research. And what keyword research is, we're going to actually have a separate workshop about this, diving deep. But what keyword research is, she was able to see all of the problems that people were entering into Google within her space, looking for solutions around acne, all right? So once she figured out what everybody was looking for with respects to acne, she built the website. She added something called Google AdSense. For people in the room, have you ever heard of Google AdSense? So Google AdSense, for those that don't know, that is a service that's provided by Google that allows you to put an ad code on your website. So when anybody comes to your website and clicks on the ads, you get paid. So the more people you have coming to your website, people are going to be able to now click on those ads and you will get paid. That runs in the background as you are building your website. With market research, there is a tool, and again, we're going to have a separate workshop to go in deeper into this because it's so important. But there's a tool called Uber Suggest that you guys can use. It's a freemium tool, gives you some free searches to start with. You don't have to pay for it just yet. But we can actually put in a keyword like skin, right? We could set the location to Jamaica, and we're able to see how many people are looking for this particular thing. So we could have put in acne, skin, hair care routine, anything you can think of. We're going to be able to see the volume of how many people are searching for it. So over the last 30 days, in Jamaica, 720 people have searched for the word skin. We are also able to see what are the age ranges of the people looking for skin. 62% of the people that Googled skin are between the ages of 25 to 34. Now, if you are a business owner, if you know the age ranges of the people looking for a product that you are trying to create, what does that help you to do? You're going to start thinking about content, what content you can create, what platform you can leverage, right? You can start to make decisions based on knowing more about your demographic. Next up, we're able to use a tool called Google Trends. And what Google Trends allows us to do is we're able to see exactly where are the people located in the world and in the country that you are in, or where your audience is, where are they located? Searching for the term, whatever term you put in. So for acne, over the last year in Jamaica, apparently everybody in Hanover searching for acne. So if I was a business owner selling acne products, right now, I don't know where Hanover is. Somebody will have to take me there. Terry, what are we doing afterwards? Right? But somebody had to take me to Hanover because clearly people in Hanover are looking for acne products. Right? Second, Clarendon, St. Elizabeth, St. Mary. And what this allows you to do is if you want to do offline events, you now have an idea as to where people are located that you can hold an event around that topic. The other thing this allows you to do is think about your ads. Most people, when they do Facebook ads or Google ads, they jump on Facebook ads, they just click that magic word called boost, and then they target everybody, 18 to 65, females, males, and everybody all over the country. But the reality is, that's not your audience. Everybody is not your audience. And you want to start getting as targeted as you possibly can. So rather than target all of Jamaica, we could specifically target our ads to say, hey, we want to target Hanover. We want to target Clarendon. And then we can now customize our messaging. Hey, Clarendon, we are having an acne event. Learn how to cure acne at this particular date, but you can customize your messaging when you are now doing your targeting to the specific cities, right? I like to teach and I like to give secret sauce, but I don't like to give secret sauce too. This is one of the secret sauces that I think everybody needs to start incorporating. And this is a tool called Answer the Public. What Answer the Public does is when you put in your keyword and you put in your location, it scrapes Google's data over the last 30 days and it pulls out every single question people asked around your topic. I know somebody online is saying hallelujah right about now, right? Take a look at this. So we put in the word acne. 730 questions were asked about acne in the last 30 days. Let me see what Jamaicans are looking for when it comes to acne. Are acne scars permanent? Are acne and pimples the same? Are acne patches effective? Can acne be a sign of pregnancy? Lord, that's how we're testing for pregnancy now? Acne? Can acne be cured? How is acne formed? So again, if you are the one that is creating content, or you want to understand what is happening within your industry, and you want to understand the mindset of your audience, when you're looking at the data, you know what types of products to create. You know exactly what type of content you need to create in order to talk to your audience. This is literally the equivalent of you have a test and you have all the answers to every single question that's being asked. You're no longer guessing. How does that sound? Can we get a round of applause so far? Who is going to actually use it? Are we going to use it? Answer the Public. Great. If you learn one thing from me today, I want you to do that. Anyways, back to the story, right? So Naomi's audience started to ask for more how-to videos. They want to know more about how to cure this acne. So what she started her YouTube channel, putting all of her content on YouTube. Now keep in mind, YouTube is also a search engine. We get so caught up in social media, but what happens on Instagram stays on Instagram. What happens on TikTok stays on TikTok. But when you are adding your content, whether it be long-form video or short-form to YouTube Shorts, YouTube is a search engine. So people are going to be able to search, hey, is acne a sign of pregnancy? And they can find your video talking about it, right? I bet you didn't know that last week, YouTube also changed their monetization rules. So it used to be 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours over the last 365 days. It is now 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours in the last year, right? And 3 million views on YouTube Shorts. That's huge because, boy, 4,000 hours is a lot, all right? So this is huge, and especially because in the Caribbean, YouTube is the only platform that we can monetize or get monetization directly from. We don't get monetization from Instagram, not Facebook, not any of the other platforms. YouTube is the one platform that we can get direct monetization from. So I already see some hands in the air raising the roof. That's what we're talking about, right? Next up, Naomi starts to build her social media channels. Now, I hope you guys are keeping track about all the ways to make money digitally, right? So now that she's creating content, she has her website, she's blogging, she has Google AdSense, she's getting monetized on YouTube. She's building that community on social media. And if you want to learn how to build a community, you could just go and follow Dr. Terry Carell Reed. Community is everything. But as she's building her social media platform, she starts getting calls for sponsored content. She's also getting brand ambassador deals to talk all about acne and skincare. People are now reaching out to Naomi and they're saying, hey, Naomi, what about the product? Where can we purchase the products that you are constantly talking about? Where can we buy them? Naomi decides, you know what? Let me start to set up Amazon affiliates. I hope everybody in this room has signed up for Amazon affiliates. Show of hands. Who has Amazon affiliates? If you have not signed up for Amazon affiliates, you'll want to sign up for Amazon affiliates, because what that does, when you are creating content, so let's just say somebody asks you, Crystal, where you get that dress? Now, I know you big and bad, so you probably custom make that, and I can't buy it. But let's just say her dress was on Amazon, and I said, Crystal, where did you get that dress? Crystal could say, oh, I got you, boo. Let me send you the link for that. And when she sends me the Amazon affiliate link, once I click on that link and I make the purchase, she would get a commission off of just promoting that particular item. So every time somebody asks you about products, you want to send them your link to your Amazon affiliates so that you can make commission. This is even better for content creators, because when you create your content and you have your website and you're embedding your Amazon affiliate links, you can get organic traffic. You can get sales for years and years to come. Unlike if you only have social media, we know on platforms like Instagram and TikTok, there's only so much room that we have to put a link anywhere, right? And content dies after 7 days. So you want to have your website. You want to have Amazon affiliates so you can generate commission over time. The next thing that she decided to do was, you know what? Why don't I start to package the products that I was making for myself? And she starts to brand her own products and sell it direct to consumer from her website, right? And she can also send her products to Amazon to do Amazon FBA. So that's where you send all your products to Amazon, and people, and you maintain a store on Amazon. And remember, just last year, the Jamaican government announced a big partnership with Amazon so that we could do Amazon FBA locally in Jamaica, right? And it's also available in a couple of other Caribbean countries as well. So that's a very next big one that people need to start to do. But again, your audience, you can never satisfy your audience. Your audience always want more. They want more. Naomi, we want to learn more about your organic recipes. How can we create the recipes that you are making for yourself? So Naomi decided, you know what? Let me go and write an ebook. So Naomi decides to make the ebook, and she sells the digital copy on her website and also selling it on Amazon as well. Now, the beautiful thing with any of your digital products, they can be replicated infinitely. There is no, once you create it, that's it. You upload it and people can get it at their own leisure, right? So that's why digital products is such a big thing to have within your brand. Now, Naomi's journey is continuing. She has grown. She's built the website. She has built a nice, engaged community. Naomi is now recognized as the #1 organic skincare specialist in Jamaica. So you know what Naomi decided to do? Naomi decided to open up her own online school. I tell you, it was like we shared notes. I don't know, right? Naomi decided to open up her own online school. Now, Crystal talked about Teachable. Teachable is an amazing platform. And what I like about Teachable, another platform called Thinkific, they have free options as well, where you're able to create 3 free courses to get your feet wet, and you can still sell those digital courses to your audience. So check out Teachable, check out Thinkific. Those are 2 great platforms to start your online school, where you can package your knowledge and gain money from your knowledge. But again, your audience never satisfied. They want more. So they say, Naomi, we love to hear you speak. We love your voice. So you know what Naomi decided to do? Naomi decided to launch her very own podcast. And once she launched the podcast, that created more opportunities to make more money, because now she started to get sponsorship for the podcast episodes. She set up her Patreon. So when people want to support her monthly, you can subscribe to her Patreon. You can get early releases to the podcast episodes. But then Naomi's also able to get a monthly recurring income, because that money gets deducted from your audience's credit card every single month, right? But again, Naomi's people wants more. And you want more money to make too, right? And again, we want to leverage every single option available to us. So Naomi's community has decided we would like merch. We want something to be able to identify ourselves within your community. So Naomi started to take all her cute and quirky sayings and put it on a t-shirt. And she started to use a platform called Teespring or Printify, any one of those. And those platforms do print on demand. So you can create a nice little shop, create your designs, and once somebody purchases the item, Printify or Teespring, they send the products, any of the products that you create, they deliver anywhere in the world. They handle logistics, they handle payments. The only thing you need to have is Stripe or PayPal. And if you are having problems with PayPal, you want to check my YouTube channel because I've showed everybody how PayPal can work for you throughout the entire Caribbean, right? Now again, all of these opportunities and building her brand has now allowed Naomi to start getting bookings for paid speaking. She is now getting booked around the world to get on stages to talk about skincare. Now, Crystal and Terry could tell you, paid speaking, so it pays. It pays, right? You can't call Kalila Reynolds for free. The first thing she says is, where the money there? Right? Paid speaking. Once you get to grow your brand to a certain level, everybody wants to hear from you. They want to hear about your story. They want to hear how you did it. They want to hear why you do it. They want to take as much lessons from you. And then you're able to speak to everything that your community wants you to solve. All the problems within your niche, you can now get on the stage and talk about them. Paid speaking is a very next big thing that you can add, but it only comes when you have grown your brand to a certain point. I hope you are keeping track. I hope your notepad is full. Naomi's story is to be continued, but in every single aspect of Naomi's life, she was able to monetize from day one. So were you guys counting all of the ways that you could monetize? Just give me a yes, yeah? Were you guys counting all the ways? So to recap, if you're at home, please, this is your time to screenshot. If you're in the audience, sorry, I'm blocking people, right? Take your pictures. This is a recap of all of the ways that we spoke about monetizing with your digital platforms. From Google AdSense, adding that to your website, social media, doing product reviews, sponsored posts, brand ambassadorship, Amazon, affiliate marketing, drop shipping, creating your own products and sending it to Amazon for fulfilled by Amazon. Digital products, that's things like ebooks, downloadables, a membership website where you can create your content and sell your courses so people can join, and then also paid speaking gigs to round that up. Now, if you want to learn more about some of those skills that you can start to add to your brand to be able to leverage those digital channels, here are a couple of schools and a couple of courses that you guys can go take a look at. And the best part is most of the courses are free, and the last one is relatively cheap. So Google Digital Garage, all of their courses are free. Learn skills like digital marketing. You can learn about paid advertising, how to actually build your business online, building self-confidence online, and how to grow your business in other markets outside of your home country. Then you're going to jump over to HubSpot Academy, where you can learn skills like content marketing, search engine optimization, sales, CRM, email marketing, and a whole lot more. And then finally, Skillshare. Skillshare has a wide variety of skills where you can learn from on that platform. There is a monthly fee, it's like $15, but you would have access to a wide variety of courses. But HubSpot and Google Digital Garage, those are all free. Now, just a quick question. Are we doing a Q&A or are we saving that till the end? Okay, if anybody has any questions about monetization, feel free. Are we passing a mic around? How are we doing that? We passing a mic? If you have any questions about monetization for your platform, there's a mic that's circulating. You guys can ask your questions. Now, don't rush all at once. Right in the front here, there's a microphone coming to the back.
So much. You had mentioned a tool after you spoke about Google AdSense. Can you remind me of that tool?
The tool, was that for the market research?
Yes.
All right, so the tools that I spoke about for the market research
Not Google Trends or Answer the Public, the one before that.
Uber Suggest.
Ooh, okay, thank you.
Uber Suggest, no problem. UBER Suggest, Uber Suggest. Do we have any more questions about monetization?
I met you in 2020 during COVID. We reached out, spoke to you, decided that we're going to do my website, and I learned how to build my own website. A huge disconnect with small businesses and medium businesses is that they all feel like they should stay on social media. It's comfortable, it's free, and we assume that everyone is there.
Yes.
I want you to just dive a little bit deeper in terms of the importance of a website. Like 99% of my leads come through my website. How important is the website? How easy is it for someone to actually start a business with a one-pager and generate leads?
Perfect, great question. A website, especially in the Caribbean, is extremely important. For one, we all want money, right? Social media there's no social media platform in the entire Caribbean that has any of the e-commerce features turned on. So when you're in the States, you have things like Facebook Shop, where you can put all your products and services and the sales can happen on Facebook without leaving Facebook. We don't have that in the Caribbean. Same thing with Instagram Shop, all them fancy product tagging and whatnot. I know if product tagging was available in the Caribbean, Joel would be a multi-millionaire by now. But we do not have any of the product tagging or e-commerce features on Instagram. TikTok Shop, not available. So all of the sales that happen as a business, they have to go on your website because we have payment gateways on our website. So you can use social media to build community, but build it also as a traffic driver to your website for the sale to happen on your website. The next thing is too, the data that social media collects on all of us, Zuckerberg not give you any of the good stuff. The analytics that you see on Instagram, all of that is basic. Your age of the demographic, what city they're located in, but you don't really get any good stuff. When you have your website, you're able to integrate a wide variety of tools from Google Analytics, Google Search Console, Bing Webmaster, Hotjar, Microsoft. There's a list of tools that collect an insane amount of data on all of our audience. So when you start to go through your Google Search Console and Google Analytics, you get to see things like the demographics of people coming to your platform, where they're coming from, how are they finding you, and so much more. Those are the two big things for why a small business owner needs a website. And if you have any further questions, feel free to take a screenshot or a picture. You can reach out. Any questions you have about building your presence online, monetizing your platform, check me out on social media, or listen to the Digipreneur FM podcast. And that is it for me, ladies and gentlemen.
No. He's running off because he saw me come to the side of the stage and he said, okay, Terry's coming to take me off, so I'm just going to tell everybody. No, I have one more question from online, because we want to actually make sure that persons who are tuning in online get a question in. And it's like, okay, great. There are a couple of us who know what Amazon affiliate is, but how do you set up an Amazon affiliate? Like, somebody just wants to know, like, what's the first step to set up an Amazon affiliate? And that's the last question we'll take.
Right, no problem. So the first step is to go to Amazon Associates. They have a website. You are going to fill out the registration process. When they get to the tax part, there's an option to say that you are not in the US. So once you click that option, then you don't have to fill out any of the tax information. Once that is set up, you're going to have access to Amazon Associates website, where any single product that is listed on Amazon, you are now able to make a commission. So when I recommend Dr. Terry Carell Reed's book, Building Your Brand 13 C's, I send my Amazon affiliate link, right? You know, we all win. We all got to win, right? So anything that's listed on Amazon, you're going to be able to now type in the product on the Amazon Associates website. You can generate either a short code link that's text only. You can generate an image or an image and a description that allows you to embed onto your website, or you can send the link across any digital channel, social media, WhatsApp, you name it. And again, once people click on it, you're going to receive a commission. And the final tip about Amazon Associates that a lot of people don't know, Amazon puts a cookie on your website for up to 30 days. So even if someone clicks on the link that for your product and they don't purchase your exact product, if they had items that are in their cart and they check out, but they entered into Amazon from your link, you would make commission off of every single thing in their cart. So when I look and see my earnings and I'm seeing things like Rogaine, grow your hair back, I'm like, who is buying this? We're not talking about hair growth, right? People have purchased $1,000 computers, and I've woken up and seen here is 600 US in commission. I said, my goodness, thank you, Jesus, right? So once people are coming to your website from your link, even if they don't purchase your product, you will be able to make commission off of whatever is in their cart once they're clearing it.
Hi, Keron. So you spoke about all these different things. How does one person, a small business owner, an entrepreneur, self-employed, how do we automate and systemize so we don't feel overwhelmed with all these monetization streams?
That is a very good question. You do everything one step at a time. Now, Crystal is a perfect example. Everything she did in terms of monetization did not happen overnight. My journey is relatively the same, and that's over 6 years. So where you want to start is start by the basics. You want to have your website. Your website allows you to be Googleable, right? I got to throw that word into the Oxford Dictionary. Your website allows you to be Googleable. People are going to be able to find you. You can add things like Google AdSense or sell ad space. Most importantly, you can add your products to your website. That automatically allows you to be monetized from day one because you're selling your product, you're selling your service. And then you just take it step by step. All of these things are not going to be available to you as soon as you start. Nobody's going to be booking you to pay to get on a stage and speak from day one if nobody knows you, right? So step by step, start with your website, get that in place, get your analytics tools in place, and then just start from there.
So much, Terry. All right, I think this is something probably both Crystal and Keron could answer, because I mean, in an age, and you also pointed out some free platforms that people can get resources, etc. So my thing is, how do you, maybe compete is not the right word, but when you're selling a product and people are always like, well, I can find this online, I can go to HubSpot and learn about this, I can go on one of these other platforms on Skillable or etc. and learn about public speaking, etc. You know, how do you ensure that you're standing out? Because you want people to pay for your service and you're competing in a space where they're like, I can get this for free.
Let me give you a short answer, and Crystal will drive that point home. Your brand is the multiplier for your brand. Nobody is going to say it like you. They're not going to deliver it like you. They're not going to show up like you. This is the importance of your brand now. When you walk into the grocery and you go to the bread aisle, how many types of bread do you see? But there is a bread for everybody, right? So even if there's 1 million public speaking coaches, guess what? You might go to Crystal because you like the way Crystal does it. You like the way she has a similar story to you. You can relate to her. So your brand is going to be everything.
Keron is absolutely right. I've had students who I've actually had to ask, because they're, for example, living in the UK, we're on a completely different time zone. Why do you want to be up at 10 p.m. tonight so we can catch a 3-4 p.m. Coaching session? It's you, Crystal. I'm in the UK and there are a lot of white people giving me coaching, but I want a black woman to coach me. There's some people who specifically want a woman to coach me. Other people are saying, because of your story, you come from where I come from, I can relate to you, I can understand you. And then others will tell me, it's just your style. Like the way you talk, that is how I want to hear people talking. So it is unique and distinct. And then the other thing I had to decide very, very early, Keron, niche, niche, niche. I cannot be all things to all people. So there are some people who have emailed queries, said they wanted to sign up, we did the initial coaching call, and they never got back to me. But I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not the coach for you, and I'm okay with that. There's going to be some rejection slips, as we call it, but you can't expel me from school. I'm coming up, because there's somebody else who needs what I have to offer.